Hi, everybody. Welcome to day 10 of the gratitude practice. I'm really glad that you are joining me. Gratitude is really transforming me, and I hope it's transforming you. You have to remember that this is a practice that you really do have to cultivate within yourself. And when you do, these words of gratitude will transform into feelings of gratitude. And this is what we really want to do, is to be able to embody this gratefulness, this feeling of thanksgiving. Because when we do, we can carry it with us through the darkest of times, through the hardest of times, and you will find so much in your life to be grateful for. I have been doing this great gratitude practice and an abundance practice now, and I can tell you that my life is so abundant. I'm beginning to see so much that I could not see before, and I am no longer taking the little things for granted, and I am so very grateful for it. So I encourage you to use this time to really hone in on your practices. I know this time period is full of lots of different emotions. There's so much coming up right now. There's anxiety and fear of the unknown. There's isolation. There is just this overall feeling of not knowing what's next, what's normal, because there is no normal now. There is no going back. So what we have to do is try to overcome this resistance to change, this resistance to being pushed out of our comfort zone. And we need to find a new center, a new normal. And this is going to be evolving. This is going to be an ever-evolving process through life, but this is especially going to be an ever-evolving process through this time period. We don't know how long this period of quarantine and physical distancing is going to last. We don't know how long it's going to take the earth to heal. We don't know how long this is going to take to go back to some semblance of a regular functioning way of being with each other and the earth. We don't know. There's a lot of unknowns. But what we can control is the way we feel and how we utilize our time. Yes, it's important to do things. It's important to, keep up with all the things that we think we're going to do when we have time off or when we have that kind of space to work from home. But there's the other aspect of it, which is just to rest and to be. Practices are important to do during this time because it can help us ground ourselves. It can help us create a new way of being through this and really overcome this resistance we have to change. Yesterday was the new moon, and it's a great time to set intentions. A lot of people like to follow the new and the full moons because it's the kind of cyclic rhythm of the earth. So, this allows us to tap into that kind of energy that goes beyond us and use that as a guidepost to kind of set intentions for our life. And these intentions, why it's so good to set them is because it gives us something to focus on. The more we're specific about what it is that we want, what it is that we are seeking, the more likely we can attract it into us. Now, the key is to be very specific, but also not hold on to the details in terms of don't expect what exactly you want to be the outcome. And that is that's a subtlety that will take time if you're new to this practice. But learn to be specific about exactly what you want and let the universe give it time. It has to rearrange itself in order to match this new vibration, to understand your new desires and your new needs, and it has to rearrange itself in order to provide you with that. So just remember, this is a great time to set intentions as to what it is that you're seeking, what it is that you want out of life, and let the universe give it to you. So let's take a deep breath, let's set an intention, and then let's get into today's gratitude practice. Hold at the top and set that intention for yourself. Now release it. All right, let's shake out that energy, right? Let's shake out the stagnant energy in us. Let's get this energy flowing because this is about a give and receive. And this is what we are talking about today, is this energy, this concept of energy. There's a lot of people right now that are feeling this isolation through lack of physical touch because we are no longer in contact with people. And there's a lot of people living alone right now. But it's important to remember that we are greater than our physical bodies. We all know that there is something that is within us that is gone when we leave these bodies. When animals leave, when humans leave, we feel that difference. We know that that body did not contain the essence of who they are. Our bodies are amazing. They allow us to interact with the world. Our senses are so wonderful. But there is more to us than that. We are greater than that. There is this energetic force that runs through us that makes us who we are. Some people call it a soul, whatever it is you want to call it. That is the essence of you, and it is not contained within your body. It is greater than your physical body. And this is something that we can shoot out into the world. We have a connection with each other, even if we are not in physical proximity. There are so many times in our life that you, I'm sure, have felt that, you were just thinking about somebody and they call you or they write you. And maybe it's somebody you hadn't talked to in decades, These things happen to us because we are shooting out energy. Now, this is a great time to connect with people that we want to during this time in a way that is, through video and telephone and all these other forms of technology, texts that we have. And it's wonderful to connect with the people we know. But then there are so many people out there who need this energy from us now more than ever, because they are keeping this world functioning and they are keeping us safe while we isolate ourselves in order to be socially responsible and really physically distance ourselves to reduce the spread of this contagion around our neighborhood, around our state, around the world. We are being provided for in ways by others, and we can thank them for everything that they're giving to us, even if they're not with us directly. So let's take this time to really send this energy out to people. So, there are the healthcare workers right now who are working around the clock. They are exposing themselves to this disease. My Facebook feed is full of all these healthcare workers that I know who are exposed to this and are starting to get scratchy throats, and they're wondering what's going on, and they're wondering if they have the disease. And they might be put in isolation while they have to go through the healing process, and they have families at home. And once they are out of isolation and they return to their normal health, they put themselves at risk again by putting themselves in service of others. So let's send them so much gratitude, send them this energy, this positive force, saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for providing us with the care and the service, and exposing yourself and risking your own life as well as those around you, so that you can care for all of us, whoever we are, through what we need. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the work that you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the grocery store personnel, to people working in various forms of stores like Target and whatnot, where people are going to get what they need so that they can live their comfortable life at home. They're exposed to so many people on a regular basis. They're exposed to a lot of energies. They're exposed to physical germs from lots of different people in a closed space, and this is where they work all the time. And they're working extra hours right now so that we can live a more comfortable life. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the work that you're doing. Thank you to the utility workers. Thank you to all the service providers. Thank you to the garbage collectors, because we have heat and water and light, and we have telephone service, and we have internet service, and we have trash-free homes, and there is so much that is being provided to us. They are giving to us, and we can give them this gratitude, this positive vibration. Thank you, thank you, thank you for helping us live a comfortable life while you continue to work. Thank you to all the people who are continuing to have to work through this, in work from home situations, all the people who are dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety as they try to navigate a new world, as they are, keeping the economy going in whatever way so we don't go through a complete shutdown, a complete recession, a complete depression. They are keeping things functioning for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you for people who are continuing to work despite their fears, despite what's going on. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all the delivery people who are bringing us packages from Amazon, from wherever we're ordering things, from restaurants. They are coming to our homes and providing us with what we need, and we do not have to leave. So thank you, thank you, thank you to those people. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all those people who are continuing to, keep the city running, to keep these things open and functioning and maintaining services. There are people that are still maintaining the bathroom in public hiking areas and, cleaning it regularly and making sure there's toilet paper there and making sure it's clean so that they can reduce the spread of this disease and allow people who feel safe enough to get out into nature and exercise their body and connect with Mama Gaia. And so thank you, thank you, thank you for all the people who continue to do their jobs and continue to provide for us even if we are not aware of it. Thank you to all the people that we're interacting with on a daily basis who, are providing us with exactly what we need so that we may be comfortable in our lives. There are so many people that we can thank. So today, I want you to take some time, make a list of 10 people who are providing you things that you don't think about on a regular basis. People who are providing you with services, people who are providing and giving to you so that you are living this life where you can be socially responsible, where you can take care of your own health, and where you can be in a comfortable place and know that they're feeling your energy. Give back to them. And don't forget to give back to yourself. Always take that time every day to give back to yourself in some way. Breathe, meditate, take a quick walk outside, pet an animal, touch a tree, do what it is that you need to care for yourself. Say thank you, thank you, thank you to yourself for a healthy body. Say thank you, thank you, thank you to yourself for getting you this far. I wish you well, and I'll be back tomorrow. And thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me and sending light and love to the world.